Okay. Nice little cliche, comfort zone. Okay, so let's go through the right way to think about leveraging your comfort zone and expanding it. Okay, so the phrase we hear all the time is you got to be out of your comfort zone. And part of that sounds kind of ridiculous to me, right? Because why would I want to spend most of my time doing things I'm uncomfortable with? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, if I stay in that comfort zone, so I'm going to draw this sucker out. Okay, so here's our comfort zone. You can read my sloppy ass handwriting. So we've got our comfort zone. If I just live in here all the time, there's no growth happening. So when you think about the two main choices that you have, you either have to be someone who's pro-growth and fired up to take on new things, or you're someone who just really wants to continue to do what you already know you're great at all the time. Most of us, obviously, if we're thinking about how to get better and we're looking for coaching, we're trying to improve ourselves, we're pro-growth. So when we're pro-growth, what we need to do is we need to step outside of this sucker, okay? So we're gonna step into this nice little zone here called the pain zone. So when we make this move into the pain zone, we get pain. We're literally lighting ourselves on fire and we're poking holes, we're jabbing, and it's not good. And we have two options. One is we retreat. I don't like how this feels. This is uncomfortable. So let's get back into what I know. So we see this all the time. I mean, in sales, you see the person who's excited, they want to change their whole direction in life, and all of a sudden they get a couple no's and they realize how hard they're gonna have to work, and it's like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna get the heck out of this sucker. The strategy for people who are pro-growth, you don't really get to avoid the pain. You just gotta work through it. And what happens is, you don't live in this world of pain all the time. You graduate to a larger, and misshapen apparently, expanded comfort zone. So when you work through this sucker, all you're really doing is creating a larger zone of strength, a larger zone of things that you feel great about. So sometimes these lessons are fairly straightforward, right? Because listen, there's only two options. You're either gonna get good at something and you're gonna stay there for a long time because this is just too much pain to deal with, or you're gonna wanna expand this sucker. And the only way to expand that sucker is you gotta live in that pain zone, you gotta work through it, you gotta fight, and you gotta create that larger comfort zone. Hope that makes sense.